I grew up in the Bellevue Boys Club in Bellevue, Washington. I was a member for 7 years and then got my first job there at the front desk. I volunteered as a kid, but volunteered with a physically, mentally challenged group of Boy Scouts that were a troop at the Boys Club. And I'll never forget that group of kids. They just made a major impact. I used to go camping with them and everything else. I think it's so important for our teens out there to be giving back. And that's what really impacted me. I gave back to the younger kids. And so that's when my blood started turning blue. And I went to work part-time as in high school at the front desk and worked my way up from there. Well, I've been very involved in the Boys and Girls Club movement. I'm a Woodruff Fellow, and that basically changed my life when I got my master's degree through the Woodruff Foundation back in 1986. And then since then, I've been involved on several regional conferences, national conference. I'm heavily involved in the Professional Association of Boys and Girls Clubs. Years ago, we were known as a gym and swim, and that's what boys clubs and Boys and Girls Clubs were all about. And I think now, I think we are bringing a lot more to the table from technology, because technology was not out there 40 years ago, and also from the educational standpoint. I believe that this movement needs to continue to keep what we call that blue culture. We cannot lose the fun in Boys and Girls Clubs, and that's very important. We can have all the other ingredients, but we need to kind of package it that way so these kids don't think they're coming to school every day after they've been in school all day long. As executives in Boys and Girls Clubs, we have our good days and our bad days, our cash flow days, our fundraising days, our board days, board development days, all kinds of different things, ups and downs, just like in any company. When I open that door for the great futures every day, you see these kids having a great time. And when they especially come up and run up and give you a hug and say, "Hi, Tim," you know, that makes me feel good. Part of my career, 3 out of 6 of my locations of my moves in the country have been turnarounds. So I really like turnaround clubs where I like to go in and help them out. They've been struggling, and we all know that we all go through cycles in our lives and our organizations. And so I've been one of those that's gone in there and taken some magical ingredients of Boys and Girls Clubs and been able to turn organizations around and make them thriving. And that's one of the things that I've really enjoyed in my career. My major accomplishment in the movement, for the last 20 years, I've been heavily involved in the Professional Association of Boys and Girls Clubs. And I've really tried to work that. I've been on the National Board of Directors for many years, and now the administrator of that program. I think networking is very important in the Boys and Girls Club movement because we have thousands and thousands of professionals with lots of years of experience. And there's no reason to reinvent the wheel. Go out and ask them how they've run this program before. How have they raised that money? How have they done that event before? Because there's a lot of experts out in the field. And the key is you need to reach out and not just be in your silo of your community. You need to reach out within your state, within your region, and within the country. And as a mentor, you can be a mentor across the country. It doesn't have to be across the street. I was shocked. I was totally shocked, and that I was selected for the Masters of Mentors class this year. I have a lot of great colleagues that are on that wall at Boys and Girls Clubs of America and have done a lot of great things, and I'm now proud to be part of them. I just want to say thanks to my mentors and to all my support that I've had in the Boys and Girls Club profession. But I'm not done yet.